Good evening. I hope I find you well. I done out sort of an old day. Yeah, but however, we get on with it. We'll sing our little hymns, and that's the best way to do it, isn't it? And when things go pear shaped for you, the best thing to do is to try to offer it up, isn't it? There's no point in having anything other than that, because when you have your health, you have your wealth. So here we are, the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Want to say hello to our Sacred Heart of Jesus. What's that up with? How are you, Jesus? Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely up there, Sacred Heart of Jesus. Keep annoying things, won't you? Here's our Blessed Mother. Say hello to our Blessed Mother. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. I love that little phrase. How are you, Blessed Mother? Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, Star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, Star of the sea, pray for a sinner, pray for me. Yes, our Blessed Mother, now she's heading off. Say cheerio. Lovely lady, dressed in blue, teach me how to pray. That's nice. Oh, now, our Blessed Mother. I love those two hymns and those other ones. The Queen of the May. I give you another go at that, Blessed Mother. So here we are, happy as can be, all good friends and jolly good company. So, how did you fare out today, wherever you are? I hope things worked out for you. Well, I had another bad day. Um, After my videos this morning, I was up at Cockrow. I was expecting my friend, Oliver. I might be expecting the man in the moon. Uh, he didn't appear. So I met my good friend Pádraig, and we had our tea and two chopped biscuits, wrapped, very tasty, and a good chat. He was, I was trying to meet him yesterday because I thought I'd have Oliver this morning, but he was on a Zoom call to Brussels. So I said, when we were talking, I said, what were you doing on Zoom call to Brussels? And I forget he's in something. But he was on to the Brussels, and I think Ukraine popped into it and this, that, and the other. So Andy was, they were trying to nominate somebody because they severed relations with Russia, the EU. And Russia, then when they were in touch, he wanted somebody from Germany, of all places. The last place I'd ask anybody to come from, but Merkel and the various ones had various excuses, typically German. So he asked anybody from Ireland. We mustn't count. But in any event, I don't know whether it's still stalemate. I was asking Andy from Germany. Just shows you the way Russia thinks. But we'll see what happens there. So we had a good chat about various matters, and he's well versed, and his walking. He did physiotherapy in the hospital in Navan, the second place he was in, which is a more recovery sort of a place, and he did physiotherapy, and it improved him. He's doing something like what I'm doing, because I do physiotherapy to keep myself right, because I had the accident, as you know, on Medjugorje when they were doing a blinking heat and tripped up in the church. It was thought to be kind of fairly empty, and I could get sitting down when I came in, because it was 24, 26 degrees. It was far too warm. I remember carrying a jacket and carrying a super value bag with water and stuff in it. Anyways, that's another story. We won't go into that. God is good. And that's how we had a good chat. And my friend Oliver would ring me about, we were doing a video at 2 o'clock, and then he ringing about doing at 1 o'clock. And I said, sure, I'm not at home. At 2 o'clock is what you said, and let's stick to that. So I had my dinner then when I left. And at 1 o'clock we met at 11:30, so I was there at 1 o'clock when I was leaving. And I was home then, and I had already my dinner cooked from yesterday, and I had to cook a few French fries in the oven, and I had to do a bit of exercise and all the rest of it. So everything was ready, and I heated the menu was chicken chow mein. You buy it and you're able to cook it in the microwave when you press the button. So I tucked into that and had a thing, and then the next thing is my cousin Anthony rings the bell. He never seems to bring keys, whatever is wrong with him. Maybe he can't find them. So it was a bit of an awkward time to come, so I continued. I was just finishing my dinner, and I had a dessert, and I had a coffee, a bit of a chat with my cousin and see how his family is keeping, and keeping well. I think his daughter is going to Chester very shortly. And they took them there apparently when they were young. There's a big zoo there, and there's some other matters, because Said, I wonder what's in Chester. I wouldn't be moved to that place. I'd want to go to the zoo. And I said, hey, is she going with anybody? She's going with her boyfriend, a fellow called Jake, whose father is a lecturer in Trinity College. And he's studying, I think he's 20, same age as 25, I think. He's studying, doing computer or whatever it is. Anyway, they're going to Chester, so I said you'll probably have marriage there shortly. I just seem to go a lot of places, and he says, oh, you'll have to fork out a nice few quid there. Anyway, he headed off then, and I did the videos with, it's a kind of a meeting that we did for the Christian TV, a minute's meeting or what have you, and he had it organised, and myself and Father Sean on the Zoom. So it turned out all right. So I was busy enough, and I was hoping to go to Kells. I wanted to do a bit of business, but then it was tired would have to be up so early, and after my dinner be good, and I could sleep standing up like a horse. I had to just have a little bit of a rest. This is it does you good, and you feel good. And so my friend Oliver's going to reset car tomorrow, but I said, make sure you do, because you failed to appear this past while when you were supposed to appear. So say don't do it anymore because things have to be done. It's very unreliable when somebody doesn't stick to the arrangements, sort of thing. Anyway, we'll see what happens. If he doesn't come tomorrow, we'll have to just cancel everything as regards any visits because I couldn't put up with that. Yeah, I couldn't put up with it. So there you are. We had a good day, thanks be to God. Otherwise, and we did good. We did good, and thanks be to God. That's when you say your prayers and all the rest. You have to take the good, the bad, whatever happens during the day. And when people don't appear and do what they're supposed to be doing, you just got to accept it and get on with it and not have any problems. Because you've got through life having to cope with various issues, and this is it, and I hope now this is the last hurdle. He's bringing papers for me to sign. Father Sean Sheehy is a director as well, and so am I, so I have to sign for the Christian TV. And after that, the solicitors that we deal with will make sure that I'll be contacting them and bringing the stuff to them or whatever way I'll do it. But I hope that's the end of it and get on with for the charity license. Want to just get that before I get much older, so we can then start trying to get donations for the TV station that we hope to establish. To stand up and preach the good news and try and save as many lapsed Catholics as possible and their families to save their immortal souls. That's the important thing. It's nothing to do with prestige or anything like that. I feel that's what God had in mind for yours truly. EWTN, which is global now, was started by Mother Angelica with nothing. They depend on donations, and so it's a good example. You have control over your own affairs, and the people that give the donations, you get masses. You get a mass set from them every week, and make a list of them, and give them credit. Send them receipts and thanks and all the rest of it, and have a room We have a room dedicated to our Irish Catholics that suffered so grievously during the persecution by the English, the persecution of the penal laws and our brothers and sisters that died of starvation. 1845 onwards, when the potato crop failed, had no money to buy anything else. God help them, but up in heaven. So we'll have a room dedicated to them, and we'll have all the holy pictures that I have here and crosses and all the rest of it. That'll be in a memorial room as well. We'll to give witness to the great good God, Jesus our Saviour. He's there looking at me, and it makes you feel very good. Yeah, and the Blessed Mother is there. They're all there. Here he is all. So this is what the prayer does: is it gives you patience and tolerance. Marvelous, isn't it? So there we are. Enjoy the rest of your day. I think I'll give a bar at the Dublin Psalter as I'm at it. Sit back and enjoy. I've been north and I've been south and I've been east and west. I've been just a rolling stone. But there's one place on this earth I really love the best. Just a little spot I call my own. Dublin can be heaven with coffee at 11 and a stroll in Stephen's Green. There's no need to hurry. There's no need to worry. You're a king and the ladies are queen. Grafton Street's a wonderland. There's magic in the air. There are diamonds in the ladies' eyes and gold dust in her hair. And if you don't believe me, come and meet me there in Dublin on a sunny summer's morning. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good. So there you are. Cheery boy for now. Enjoy the rest of the evening.